Well, hello everyone, this is your host TheOwlHat, and welcome back. I wanted to say the Secret World Legends. We're going to be streaming that here in like an hour. But in general, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Over here confusing myself. Come on, you can jump, man. Do it. Do it. Seriously. Heroes can be renamed and recolored in the character panel. I don't know if you knew that. Hey, there we go.
You
Took
will
long
know
enough.
the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, you're fine. Quit complaining. We could actually use some new characters here. We're at 26. Who do we want to add? I should add some more characters because I have people to name after. Or we could rename some of our current characters like Chartres. Anyway, welcome back, guys. What do you think we should do? Do you know? Because I don't know. We got about 7 grand, and we could go kill the Baron for the Baron's lash. A veil lifted. That's a town event. You got anything else that triggers an interesting town event? Because I'd kind of like a cool town event. Seriously. Where's the... What is this? This is Punishment Hood. I don't care. This is Sniper's Ring. Plus accuracy from position 4. -2 speed. Hero's Ring, very rare. Well, first we have to decide. We do have some new people we can throw out there. Felix is restless, so maybe we do a Felix type thing. Crudgel weight, stun skill chance. We can get the bag of marbles for the antiquarian. Is +10 dodge. That's pretty good. Paralyzer's crest. I don't know if that's very good. Or we could go, of course. Ew, the rat carcass. That's fucking gross there. We could kill one unstable flesh. You know what my vote's going to be. After working in the Warrens a little bit ago, I'm kind of wanting to kill an unstable flesh. I don't know about you guys. That's just what I'm down with. Shadoy, our level 2 Houndmaster, is of course... He's in timeout right now for stress. And I really would like to take him on this mission, so we're going to have to wait on the level 2 Houndmaster. We could go for an easier mission. Not an easy mission so much, but an easier mission. I'm thinking we go... we could go scout that, you know? That whole thing. We could also kill the Necromancer. Performing unspeakable rituals in the shattered halls of your ancestral home, it must be stopped. Must it, though, really? I don't think I've ever done a long mission. I don't know how long that would take. I'm presuming longer. We could kill the Hag for the legendary Bracer, which is... could be really good, but the Hag is a really dangerous adversary. And instead... we need to rename you. What do I rename the Shield Breaker? Gonna need to get her some better trinkets and maybe update her. I don't know. Oh, Impale? I didn't know you had an Impale attack. Hold on a second here. Let me back this whole thing way up. Garrett, Impale, huh? How come I didn't know about this? Let me sell something I don't want, like this stupid Vestal's Chalice. Yeah, worth selling. All right, what else we got? I don't think any what do you call it? Any trinkets are available specifically for the Shield Breaker. So I really like the idea. If we're gonna put her in front, I really like the idea of being able to attack all 4 people. That seems really good. So I'm gonna give her that. Give her Pierce, I think, and we'll put her in the 2nd position. We can put somebody else in the 1st position. Long sure it brings you forward 1. Bypass guard. Breaks guard, can't be guarded. This is Blight. Adder's Kiss is Blight here. Serpent Sway. 2 blocks, +3 speed. That's not bad. We can use that from the front. Suppose we can bypass stealth. That's also pretty good. Alright. Give her that. Give her puncture as well. Alright, those will be her 4 attacks. I think it is the best attacks that we can do right now. Spent quite a lot of money doing it too. Alright, embark. So we got her in there. What would I give you if I were to give you something cool First of all, where exactly are we going? We're going to the... We're going, what, here? Was it here? Or was it here? Yeah, we're going to the short mission with the shield breaker. Who else do you think? We could take Maychel, which of course we need to rename Maychel. The only name we really need for a plague doctor, which is Stare. Okay, so that's our plague doctor. We can also like a palette swap. Yeah, that one. Okay. It's not bad. He's just starting out. Do I like his section of items? His battlefield medicine could have better range. Other than that, maybe we take Bremo in the very... No, I want to take a healer. See, this is where I get messed up. As I start, like, overthinking who can do what and where. Do I have anyone available that's a good healer? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think we have any people who can heal. Hold on a second. Here. Any Vestals in here? Anyone with some healing abilities? Not so much. We'll take Bouchard. Well, we'll have to also name after somebody. Take him in the back. Where is his attacks at? We might want him in the second spot. He got Noxious Blast and Emboldening Vapors. And he can do Incision for the third spot. He's fine just where he is. Who else do I take? Big Rob, maybe? Do I take Big Rob, you think? Do I take Paris? I'm gonna take Paris. Yeah? Yeah. I think that's for the best. Shield Breaker. Think of a name for you, so I am actually gonna go ahead and name you after my friend to be my name. Yeah? Cool. Alright. Yeah, you think this is good, guys? What do you think? I think it's okay. Let's get going. Nobody has the Crimson Curse, so I think we're okay to not take any. No, too much. 12. Okay, fine. 14 torches. Like 12 food. 2 shovels. 2 of these. 2 of these. Yeah? Good? Good. Embark. Why did I automatically have a holy water? I do not know. I should have taken a medicinal herb. But I take too much. You know what? I take too many supplies to be completely straightened out with you. Alright, whenever you're ready, you can just pop in there. I don't mind. Game, go ahead. Just jump in, man. There we go.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Now, is the shield breaker 2D be my name? Actually, is she missing her hand? Because it looks a little bit like there's a missing hand. Unless the hand is damaged and it's just, like bandaged. They got bit by the snake because I think they have snake-related attacks. All things considered, it should be a pretty simple pack. Contains loot. A little extra food's good. I could have disarmed that if I'd known. There you go. We're not losing too much health right away. Let's move him actually in front. I think that would be best. Do I do the unthinkable and go use like a darker approach? Stress everybody way the hell out? Because I could do that. No enemies yet. Happy to feed them, because we did bring the food for it. Sure, we had 2 extra pieces of food. Whatever. No, we got it. All I'm saying. So, but what we got from the ancestors so far is that the swine folk were his creations, if I remember that correctly. Oh, we dodged the trap. Dude, you're amazing. Boy. Please don't surprise me. Excellent. Where do we start? Where do we start? What do you think? Missile artillery for both? Yeah, there's a death right off the bat. That's amazing. Alright, we can play grenade or cut. I'm going to go with cut. 5 damage, some bleed. Oh, get that bleed. Bite attack, huh? Resisted the blight, so that's pretty cool. Spitting on the Crusader, that's just unfair. A bit of a debuff. Captivate, puncture. Go with Pierce. Does puncture go all the way in the back? We'll go with Pierce. They dodged it. That's fine. That's acceptable. Basically, front spider is dead, and we don't have to worry about it. Stun? Yeah, I figured the stun would happen. Alright. Smite. We could use Bulwark of Faith. We could use Inspiring Cry. Let me actually heal the stress on lowest air. -7 stress. Excellent. Excellent. This front guy is dead. This guy now, also dead. All we gotta worry about is the guy in the back, the spider in the very back, the green spider, the poison specifically to kill Cusco. From here, I'm gonna say puncture?
Continue the onslaught.
Beautiful.
Destroy them all.
That's exactly how you want that to go. Let's take everything.
Remind
Open
yourself
this
that overconfidence is a slow
I didn't bring
and
a key.
insidious killer.
That was dumb of me. The item had no effect. Heirloom chest. I can't smash it with it. Alright. Fine. Contents are yours.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Where do we go from here? How exactly do we want to handle this? This is a mistake, so... yeah. Is the treasure worth it? I guess we're gonna find out, won't we? The two of them. Sack is empty. That's fair enough. I'm trying to keep things a little darker because I really want to get our money up. There's some buildings that we can build with the blueprints, and I think that could be really beneficial to us. This looks like it's going to be a little bit of an easier mission. At least a guy can hope so. Hunger, huh? I assume they'll be both more stressed and more hungry. Alright, we can do this, guys. No problem. Once again, I completely forgot to... Carrion Eater up front. Let's say hello. Come on, Chomp. A crit for 7 is actually pretty impressive, and some blight. Let's go with Bleed. That's 5 damage. Worm is done. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Take that, and then we'll go with Smite on the skeleton. Excellent. And from here, what do you think about Puncture? Puncture's good enough. That's a debuff. Yeah, this is gonna be just fine, I think. Gotta remember to switch up his attacks. That's the end of you.
As the enemy crumbles.
And from here, we can just go with a heal. Please don't bleed. Thank you.
Death by inches.
I think I didn't even give anyone any trinkets. Rather foolish of me. Let me come in here real quick, and we're gonna get rid of, I want to say, Captivate for Impale. And we can get rid of Serpent Sway right now for Exposed 2. And that's the way we're going to do it. Medicinal herbs. I don't have any more medicinal herbs, so we're going to ignore it. We find some in a chest, we have to backtrack, which seems unlikely, but oh boy. Alright. I'm going to try Abyssal Artillery for these two. Joker's back here. They didn't last very long, did they? Web on the Crusader. Got a debuff. Blight resistance. However, I don't suspect... Oh, you dodged it! Surprising! I'll admit. That's okay. We can deal with the blight, I think. And now we're gonna try out this attack right here. That was excellent. Beautiful. That's exactly how you want that to go. Bulwark of Faith is extra target. Yeah, take him out. 14 damage from Paris is amazing. I have to rename him after somebody cool. I'll do the debuff. That's fine. And then from here, what? Noxious Blast? Sure, what the hell?
Their formation is broken.
Wonderful. Things are going well. Almost too well, to be honest with you.
Terror's steed stalk these
Moonshine
shadows,
barrel.
but yonder, a glint of gold.
Wait a second, does it show you what works? Oh, that's cool. Medical herbs purify the brew and give us extra 30% damage. I'll use the anti-venom. Alright. Ow.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed
Witnessed by his own eyes. Yes, I've heard before, Wayne June. Thank you. My buddy Shinwei. Yes, Shinwei the Abomination. Also Shinwei the Pharmacist. Good. Excellent.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
I don't know. I'm going to ignore it because without something to purify it, I think it's going to go badly. This might be a horrible mistake. Alright. Return to Hamlet, I guess. That's a little quick for my taste. I mean, I know it was a short mission.
Impossible.
Cool. Got a little experience points for everybody. Fear of beasts. Lois Stare is afraid of beasts. Fair enough. Sure, if she actually is afraid of animals in a general sense, I'll have to ask her, though she does seem to be a dog person.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Come down from the bloodlust and able to recover stress. He retired to a private dice game with unknown whereabouts. Hopefully he doesn't fucking die, because that shit can happen. Take Shinwei somewhere. Well, I mean, without our Hound Master, gather 3 Ancestors relics. We could get a dodgy sheath for the Highwayman. That could be pretty good. At some point, we are gonna have to. It's suicide. I know, buddy. I know. Relax. I'm not gonna make you do it. We got time for at least one more short mission down here in the Weald. Could we take the same characters? I'm thinking not only could we take the same characters, we could take the same characters and give them awesome, like, something or other. Give him the, what do you think, the Crusader's crest? How about the Swordsman's crest? That's pretty good. Let's have 2 of the same trinket. Oh, you sucker, you. Blight Charm might be a good idea. Alright. Recovery Charm for plus heal received. Interesting. Plus 10 to damage from melee skills. I'm thinking it's a good idea. Probably, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't a good idea at all. Doing it anyway. That's a debuff to dodge, though. Alright. So, thinking maybe Bloodthirst Ring. Plus heal received. Eldritch Slayer's Ring. Wasn't there like a Beast Slayer's Amulet or some shit? Thinking there was. I might have been wrong. Holy Slayer's Ring. Bleed Stone for plus bleed damage. Alright. Not gonna worry about it. How about, I don't know, Speed Stone? Plus 1 speed? It's gonna have to do. It's about all we got. Trey's has got nothing. But I think, don't we have an Occultist Incense thing? Plus 4 crit versus Eldritch? That's fine, I guess. Plus debuff resistance but to dodge. Plus healing received. Then accessory for range skills, but minus 1 speed. This is being surprisingly difficult inside baseball we got going on here. Bleed Stone for plus bleed skill chance. Alright. About lowest stare. Well, I'm gonna plus bleed skill chance for lowest stare. And actually, that looks pretty good. So, turn her into a little bit of a, like, tank-like powerhouse. I think this crew is ready for one more short mission. Let's go to the provision screen. 2 of these. No, we have already got one. 1 key. 2 shovels. 12 food. 14 food. 12 food. And I am going to take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 torches. Just in case it's a longer mission for some reason. 2 bleed. A medicinal herb. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Don't overthink it. Just jump in and have a good time. No, really, we're fine. I think. I just, sometimes you feel the urge to mess with things anyway. Even though it's probably fine, you just kind of...
I knew all these paths once.
Did you?
Now they're as twisted as my own ambitions.
That's pretty damn twisted. What do you got in here? Pack's already been looted. Alright, could be worse. He's leading. Really? How did I not see that?
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Is that so? I think we'll do just fine, don't you worry. Spirits command me to do this. You don't have to, though. Damn it. Well, luckily, that doesn't have to mean anything at all. Looks like we will need a little stress relief after this one, though. Seriously, dude, you better not get blighted again. I'm hoping that Paris over here can become our tank in the episode. It'd be worse, though. Since I am just backtracking.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I don't think it's a bad idea to pop a couple of torches. We don't need to do the whole thing in pitch black mode and drive ourselves absolutely fucking batty. We can save torches, I think, by keeping the light level a little lower. How do you guys feel about Darkest Dungeon on the channel? I myself greatly enjoy playing it, and I enjoy, you know, running my mouth while I play it, as a for instance. But you're always welcome for input. You could start a new game. Hunger, excuse me. Here's an important YouTubing tip. Keep water nearby. Your mouth will be dry. Zach's contents are yours.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Hey, look, if I find an abandoned
Now it must
backpack
be
with
carried
$100 in it, I'm happy. Hold up, why? Trouble? No. Okay, this is getting weird. Is the game broken? Because I'm not finding anybody. You know, it's weird, is all I'm saying. Oh, these guys. I remember these guys. I haven't seen these guys in so long. We could emboldening vapors? Or we could just go straight with the attack. Let's go straight with the attack. 9 damage. Excellent. Dead. Cool. With a debuff? I wonder what the debuff actually does here. Oh, minus damage is actually not bad.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That was unnervingly easy. I seem to remember things being much more difficult. I'm expecting to be attacked by like 4 dogs. So there will be a little bit of backtracking in here. How about here? Left luggage. So we don't think anyone should have been abandoned. Valuables inside.
Waiting to be spent.
$1,000? They gave me $1,000. I got $1,300 already.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Yeah, lots of darkness, and I think our occultist is a little weary of it. Alright, here we go. Neither of us got surprised, so that's fair enough. Really? Oh, it's alright.
The end approaches.
There are things that we can do. For instance, play grenade these 2 assholes in the back who thought they were hiding. You're not hiding from me. We're going to start with the impale attack. Guys in the back dodged it a little. That's okay. Alright. Close enough. Stressful incantation. See, they're going to try and layer that stress on poor Reynald. I said Reynald to poor Paris. Alright, so we could go with Smite, we could go with Lash, Holy Lance, or Inspiring Cry, which heals stress. Let's go with Smite. 10 damage is less than I expected, but that's okay. Only 3 damage. We can start laying into them here. They're gonna start stressing out my occultist. Maybe that low light idea was not so bright after all. Okay. It's a fair amount of damage to all 4 people. You guys are really got a thing for him, don't you? Staggering force. That's okay though, because I can always debuff. I should have just went straight for the attack, but that's okay. We got a little blight on them. That's 8 damage per round. They might be done for. That's alright. Go ahead, attack him if you must, because he's about to whoop that ass. Get him.
Confidence
Here we go.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Eldritch push. You know, if you push me to the back, we resisted it because we're amazing. Alright, good debuff again. What do you think? Damage per round, so that person's done. I'm gonna try and put this guy here in range. Be unhappy with himself. We could noxious blast the guy in the front. Let's emboldening vapors on Crusader. Let's see if he can make a nice solid chunk out of the enemy here. We could do. I'm gonna go for puncture. Melee. Let's expose this person. Crit for 12 is amazing.
A faint hope blossoms.
Alright, get him out of here. 13 damage, that's what I'm talking about. Good hustle, guys, good hustle.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Key
killer.
unlocks a hidden compartment, we got all kinds of stuff. Fortune smirks, at least. I mean, since things are being a little, that particular thing was a little difficult, I don't mind. Let's also people back where they need to go. Go back here. That's much better. Oh, my dog friend. I always worry that one of these days I'm going to be hearing a noise, and it won't be the dog. Really, we couldn't disarm that trap?
Cruel machinations
Hi,
spring
dog.
to
Yes,
life
you're very fluffy.
with a singular
good dog.
purpose.
Here, let me move that, and then you can get on the bed. Come on, get on the bed. I know that's what you want. Get up there. There you go. He's gonna plop down on the bed and take the entire space up. Hi, buddy. Lay down. Sorry, give me a... Oh, so he'd see now he's being obstinate. He's gone all the way to the other side of the bed to lay down on top of a pile of all of my pillows. He is so pampered as an as a pet. I do spoil my dog. This expedition is doomed. Paris, chill out. We got this. I think. Accusation? Oh god, it's a customer.
Gnawing uncertainty.
Wow, lots of stress.
Birthplace
Yeah,
of dread.
Moshard here is going to... What are we doing? Good question. Go for impale.
Devastating blow.
It's a good amount of damage on everybody. Alright. I'm going to do Abyssal Artillery. Excellent, excellent. Solid, dependable attacks. And some of that right there. They are done. I think both of them. Both got like...
Such a terrible assault
He's
cannot be
crit.
left
I will
unanswered.
respect that. His resolve is tested. He is focused. Oh, you're fucked now. I don't know exactly what focus does for us, but it's a good thing. We're not going crazy and refusing like to be healed and stuff. Alright. I could Inspiring Cry to heal some stress, or I could just do a good old ass whooping of 7 damage, which is not the best in the world, but it's okay. So he's done. So is the Acolyte.
This is how a life is taken.
Slowly, gently, this is how life is taken. Buddy, you are just too much. Crit heal for 20 is amazing. That is so good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, let's... This. 7 damage. We got, quite a lot of damage on him, but I don't know if it's doing what we want it to do. Let's go with here. He's got 1 damage per round for 2 rounds.
Their formation
Oh, alright,
is
well, he's
broken.
done.
Maintain the
Roping
offensive.
his wife. It's only 5 damage, we can heal that. Go with Expose. And it's a debuff. So let's heal to 14, which is amazing. Just go with Noxious Blast. And he's blighted, so he's just about completely done. Let's Inspiring Cry and heal Shard. Just a bit of that stress he's accumulated.
The
That guy's
weapon that
done.
counts on its own.
I say that was an amazing example of how we can work as a team. I like this team together. Also, you go up there. Rudy packs a map inside. Excellent. We've scouted. No. There we go. Select her. Well, we have to go to one of these 2 rooms once we get in here. Shall we skulk in the dark like monsters ourselves? To the monsters, we are monsters. Alright, gotta pick one of the 2 rooms. I'm going top side. Let me see. Diseased by the remains for 2 damage per round. Do we have anything to get rid of it? We do. Let's get rid of it. Excellent. Expecting a battle. Same battle we just had. They can do some real damage to us if we're not careful. So let's knock this shit out of the park while we have the opportunity. Crit for 10!
Quakes.
Oh, they didn't know what they were messing with. Bouchard got our backs. Paris is going to knock this shit out, I think. And this guy, 7 damage. Not the end of the world. I'd really like to get him dead quickly. So his very next attack, he's done. Tootie's dodging that shit. She ain't having none of it. Roping swipe, we dodge that as well. Eldritch push. Well, you can push her if you want, but she's just going to come right back at you. Alright, so, yes.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And then, what, another attack? Yeah, 4 damage is good. Where the Black Beast power carries hidden costs. That's a buff. Plus accuracy and crit. Could Abyssal Artillery. Could Demons. Oh, let's pull you up here. Well, dead anyway. There goes that corpse. Extra useful. Let's just go with a smite for 10, which is really good. And he's done. Whoever the next person is to attack him is going to get that victory that we both need and desire. Damage, he's done. The debuff killed him. Very good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I don't mind us being at mild light. I'm trying to get money, but I don't need to drive us insane. Now I think we can safely return to the hamlet and say we got a decent amount of time spent on this particular video.
Soldiers and supplies. Let them
Made
arrive
4 grand.
unharried.
Paris made it to level 2. Oester is mercurial. Paris is bloodthirsty. That's okay. Bouchard is a Warren's phobe. That's fine. 2D is a Ruins adventurer. I like it. I am happy with the way it worked out.
Your soldiers' minds are mired
Despondency.
in malignancy.
Fear has taken root.
Despondency and ambivalence seem to be on the wind. Many adventurers confess to having a troubled disposition even here in the relative safety of the hamlet. That is okay, or it's going to have to be. We're going to end up turned after the private game broke up. Alright, well, Shadoy is back. He's okay, I think. Right? Crimson Curse. Regular Crimson Curse. Madness in his veins. He'll be alright, though. I'm going to check the stagecoach. We do got a new, Apprentice Grave Robber, level 1. The rest of them are just Seekers. I'm gonna take... doesn't have Grape Shot Blast, which I usually like to have, but that's okay. I'm definitely... You gotta take the level 1 person.
To those with
sure.
a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
I guess? I don't really have much, experience with that. We got the Worry Stone we could get. We can finally go after the next boss fight. We get the Raider's Talisman, plus Trap Arm chance for speed, plus Scouting chance. All that does is she'll have to eat a little more food. And I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. So guys, if you enjoyed that, leave a like. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. Shinwei is just being very positive for us. And guys, it's your host, TheOwlHat, saying I'll see you next time.